All right, let's talk about one of the biggest headaches for anyone running a WooCommerce store. You've got your products, you've got customers who want to buy, but getting paid, that's the real challenge. So today, we're going to show you how you can start accepting credit cards right away without any of that soul-crushing paperwork. Before you can make even a single dollar online, you're forced to run what I call the payment gateway gauntlet. It's this whole frustrating process of getting approved. And honestly, for way too many entrepreneurs, this is where all that excitement and momentum just fizzles out. So let me just ask you straight up. Is your current payment gateway actually hurting your business? I mean, are you spending more time fighting with compliance and worrying about frozen funds than you are actually growing your brand? If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are not alone. And these problems, they're everywhere. We're talking about piles of endless paperwork, invasive know your customer checks that feel more like an interrogation, and of course that absolute gut punch of waking up to see your accounts are frozen with your money locked up. And don't even get me started on getting flat out rejected just because your business is unfairly labeled high risk. But what if you could just sidestep that whole gauntlet? What if there was a way to pay that was actually built for how we sell today? For people who need to move fast and just don't have time for all that red tape. Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. Okay, so meet WCPay. In a nutshell, it's a super simple payment gateway for WooCommerce. It lets your customers pay exactly how they want to, with credit cards, Google Pay, Apple Pay, you name it. But here's the magic part. On your end, you get paid out instantly in USDC, which is a stable digital currency. So they get convenience and you get speed and total control. And look, this isn't really about a list of features. This is about freedom. We're going to break down the five core freedoms that WCPay gives back to you as the seller, so you can finally take back control of your own money. First up, freedom number 1. Instant payouts. Seriously, forget waiting 3, 5, 7 business days for your money to clear. The second a sale happens, boom, the funds are sent as USDC right to your wallet. Why is that such a game changer? It means you run your business on your time, not the bank's. That's what real cash flow control looks like. All right, let's look at freedom number 2. You do not need a registered company, no LLC, no LTD, none of that. This is huge. If you're a solo founder or you're just trying to test out a new idea, it just completely lowers the barrier to entry. You can start making money today without waiting around for lawyers. And on to freedom number 3. This one is a big one. No KYC required. Think about that. No scanning your passport, no digging up utility bills, no waiting around for weeks just to get verified. You just get to skip all that bureaucracy and get straight to what matters, selling. It's faster and frankly, it respects your privacy. Now, freedom number 4 is for anyone who's ever been shut out. WCPay actually supports businesses that traditional systems are afraid of, the ones they call high risk. We're talking about industries like supplements, digital goods, things like that. Finally, there's a reliable solution that actually welcomes you. This is so important because it means your perfectly legal business can finally operate without constantly worrying about being shut down. And now for the 5th and final freedom. A zero-chargeback guarantee. Wow. If you've sold online, you know chargebacks are an absolute nightmare. A customer can just dispute a charge and claw money back from you weeks later. With this guarantee, that risk is just gone. The money you earn is yours, period. You can sell with total confidence knowing your revenue is safe. So these freedoms sound amazing, right? But you're probably thinking, okay, this has got to be a nightmare to set up, right? Wrong. Not even close. The last piece of the puzzle here is speed. We're not talking about a week-long integration project. We're talking about less than a minute. It is actually this simple. It's 3 steps. 1, you download the WCPay plugin. 2, you install it on your WordPress site, just like any other plugin you've ever installed. And 3, you activate it. That's it. You are live. You're ready to take payments from anywhere in the world. So the bottom line is pretty clear. The old way of getting paid is slow, it's restrictive, and it's just full of roadblocks. This is your chance to bypass all of that. So if you are ready to stop waiting and just start selling, you can check it out at wicpay.us. The only question left is, what are you going to build now that getting paid is the easy part?